to offensive, where we just touched down in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Immediately went to Woodman's, and Mike McCarthy handed us a Carry the G beer. What do you know?
I've also spent time at Farm and Fleet and Culver's today. So we hit the Wisconsin trio, guys.
Here, listen to the sound. Oh,
Beauty.
that's a sound. That's a sound of victory.
That's the sound of sadness right
This
there.
is my first Carry the G beer I've ever had. This is the first one I've ever had, and I gotta say I like it. It's pretty good.
It's a gorgeous cream ale, and not to pump up our own bags here, but we are going to have a meetup at Hagmeister's on Saturday at 7 p.m. And with some Carry the G beer there for all the fans to come out and hang out the day before the game of the Packers versus the Bears in Lambeau Field.
Hey, if you come up to me and say you've watched an offensive episode, I will buy you a Carry the G beer.
That's right. At least
I will
one.
buy you a beer. I think it's fair. I think that's fair. All 12 of you that have watched our show, come to the bar. I will buy you
our last video had like 200 views, guys. So
I'll take it.
He's got his credit card just in case.
Right.
Just in case every single one shows up.
His wife doesn't watch this anyway, so it's all good. Don't worry about
Dude,
that.
12 of those are the people that live in my house. So like,
yeah.
Your
kids,
I'm not that worried. Yeah, I'll make my dog watch it.
We got me and Dave have to share a mic here. It's like the old timies where you're like, "Hey guys, welcome to the show."
Yeah, I'm stuck in front of this disgusting Bears logo, by the way. But
you never look better.
In front of camo, you can still see me. That's how good the Packers.
We're mic'd up good here. We got our Packers hat. We got Dave's Bear helmet collection here. We are in the Lambeau House in Green Bay, Wisconsin. I don't know the address here, but it's amazing. There's like a fireplace. There's a meal and add-ons. I think it used to be a farmhouse. There's volleyball and a foot of snow in the backyard.
It's 7 steps from heaven, folks. That's all you need to know. It's in Lambeau, Wisconsin.
And we're going to tell you guys the 3 keys to victory.
That's right.
This Sunday at Lambeau Field, Titletown, USA.
All right, let's go right to left, left to right. I don't know. Let's start with me. Here's my 3 keys to victory because the Packers are going to win this game. Key number 1, LaFleur, your ball sack needs to stay where it is. Don't scrunch back up and go
in the wheelbarrow. In the wheelbarrow.
Yes, keep it in the wheelbarrow. Cojones.
Do you know what happens in the cold, my friend? It shrinks.
Oh, no.
Everything goes up.
No.
That's what's going to happen on Sunday.
No. When you live here, you can keep it low to the ground, and that's where I want it, Matt LaFleur. Rule number 1, key number 1, let Jordan Love dictate the game. Do not dictate it with the running game. It's going to be cold. It's going to be nasty. The Bears' defensive line is terrible. I don't care. Throw the football. That's number 1. Number 2, make Caleb Williams throw the football. Stop the run. Use the blitz. Get against that offensive line and make them work for it. If they run the ball all day, it is bad for us.
Do you think Hafley needs to deal up some crazy blitzes?
I mean, he never does. He's 29th in the league in blitz rate, right? So I don't think it's going to happen. But what the Packers do really well is we stop runs on the outside with our speed. The problem we have is when guys run in the guard center hole in the A gap or the B gap.
The Bears have a good interior offense.
And our linebackers get stuck. Those guys can then break it out and get 9, 10, 15-yard runs. Rico Dowdle did it to a bunch. The Giants did it to us a bunch.
Swift.
There was a couple runs by Aaron Jones in the Vikings game where he did it. Luckily, they don't have a quarterback, so that didn't hurt us. But and you know who's really good at that? Kyle Monungai. So I am worried more about Kyle Monungai than I am DeAndre Swift in this game. So let's bottle that up. So that's 2. And the third thing is turnovers. The Bears can't win if they don't get turnovers. Keep the ball safe, keep the ball to yourself, and you will score a lot of points on the Bears. So those are my 3 keys to victories. Okay, Hype, what do you got?
Let's go to Dave because, you did some Packers keys. Let's go and get some Bears keys of victory.
Well, 1, 2, and 3. It's all about what you just said. It's the run game. It's dominating that with the offensive line, destroying the defensive front, because Micah Parsons, he's fantastic and whatnot, but because of all of the run package that we run, he doesn't know where the blocks are going to be coming, whether it's going to be a tight end cracking down on him, whether it's going to be a guard pulling. Micah's going to get pressure up there. He's going to get up, get penetration, and then he's going to be kind of looking this way and that way. So that's going to buy Caleb the time. So, Caleb, he only completes 58% of the passes. It is what it is, but our coach schemes everything up with the run game. So that way you only have to make a couple of them just to keep the chains moving. You only need 4 yards per play, which is exactly how Ben Johnson has been managing his quarterback.
Is to
run it, to negate your defensive ends.
How many yards do you think would be enough for the Bears to beat the Packers? Like 120, 140,
175.
Wow, that's a lot, Dave.
That is a
we
lot.
haven't allowed that all
But that's
year.
including Caleb scrambling, which could happen.
True, that's fair. But
Because-
the most the Packers have allowed all year is 162.
Yep.
I think, right? So you're saying
Yeah,
they
somewhere
have
around
to
there.
beat that.
Yes.
I
Okay.
mean,
And-
if the Bears get 120 yards and then like a pure actual rushing, and then Caleb gets another 50 yards, I can see that actually
All
happening.
right. No, I mean, for the Bears victory, that is a key. I like it.
Because last week against the Eagles, we had 115 yards before first contact.
True.
Mhm.
So
Well, the Eagles stopped playing football. So
this is true. And we did knock Jalen Carter out of the game. You guys are going to be without Wyatt, your nose tackle and whatnot. And the main thing that helps with Caleb is last year, the pocket collapsed on him quite a bit. Are we good?
We're fine.
Okay. The pocket would collapse on him and he had nowhere to go. Now he has those two guards in the center. So that way the front is there. Micah Parsons will come around the end and then Caleb can escape through those avenues.
right past Rashawn Gary. Yeah, I can see that. Okay, so
That should be
And-
the key, is
and-
to run it.
And yeah. And Luke Van Ness is going to be out again too.
He's out.
Yeah,
He
I
was going to
know.
be pretty pivotal to be able to move
No.
him in to help on D tackle for those third down
Our
plays.
D line is gonna. I will say this right now. Our D line is gonna lose to your offensive line. I can tell you that right now. But will our linebackers be able to like negate that?
and
loss, right?
Yeah.
do some run and
Yeah.
pass blitzes.
Okay,
Like,
so-
Capley's going to have to.
All right,
figure
that's a good
That-
one.
that-
Dave.
that-
What's
that's
your-
rule number one.
What's your second?
Number two, we're going to be without Tyreek Stevenson, but on the bright side, we do have Jalen Johnson coming back. Kyler Gordon, they're played last week. Their pitch count's going to be a little bit higher, so that way they can counter the Watson. Watson's going to be huge. Wicks could be pretty interesting. He was used last week. If LaFleur uses an aggressive passing attack, we could be in trouble. I just don't think he's going to do it. I think he's going to say, "This is a cold weather game. We should run it." So.
It's Dave.
I
know,
if you
I know.
realize what happened.
It is
But-
cold. It is cold and snowy, but it's also Toyota.
But I think that with our safeties and with our DBs, I think that's going to be very key. Like you said, our defensive line, it's not where we want it to be. We're going to have to rebuild it in the offseason, but that's going to be key, is trying to hold Jordan Love to less than 220 yards.
Yeah. Okay.
Passing. Ooh, I don't know that.
Well, if they're going to win, I think they do. I think that's a good. Yeah.
Be-
I think
be-
that's a good point of emphasis.
Because our game is going to be running the game, controlling the clock like we've
Yeah.
done. We've run more plays than anyone else in the league this season.
I would
Yeah.
say that could be an easy scenario if it was in the beginning of the season, but now with like Toyotathon and Jordan Love being in the group, I don't see
Yeah,
that.
And
but
what-
to win, if Jordan Love's got 289 or 290, that's right where they want the Packers want him to be.
Yep.
The Bears want him to be at around 219, 220.
Yep.
Right? Yeah. So I agree. For the Bears to win, that is a key.
And then our third key is, what are the three phases that you need to win a football game? Offense, defense.
Special.
Oh, don't talk about the special.
Special.
Our
Like you said.
Daniel Whelan, 84-yard punt tomorrow.
Yeah, that's right. He's gonna punt 90 yards, but over the end zone. He's never gonna do a coffin corner punt ever.
Yeah, no, you beating us in special teams is an excellent point, Dave. So you think in the kicking game, okay, so last year, as you know, you guys won on that field goal again against Malik Willis. But
After we knocked out your lover
Yeah.
boy.
now you called Cairo Santos winning the game with a field goal. So is that how you're feeling it's going to go down?
I think it is.
Yeah. So you guys,
But I think it's also going to be our return game is going to help to set up
Oh,
the field
yeah,
on
you
the
got
punt
a good
return. You
return.
guys do not have a punt return game.
No, we have
We
a
don't.
statue. As long as they don't turn the ball over, I'm happy, right? And
Yep.
that's why we're 25th in special teams DVOA. And the Bears are, I believe, 9 or 10 right now in special teams DVOA.
Yep.
So yeah, you're right. That's a good key. I definitely think if the Bears get a good return, just like in the game they won against the Vikings, like
Yep.
it's a game changer, right? Okay, I like those. I like
We're
those,
gonna.
Dave.
There's a weather update. We're gonna get an inch of snow overnight, and this. Who knows? The field's gonna be icy and maybe
Right now,
slippery.
guys, there's a foot of snow outside. I live in Arizona. I mean, I grew up here, so I know what snow looks like, but it's just cool that we're here and there's a foot of snow on the ground and it's cold and it just feels like NFC North football. This is so exciting. All right, hype, 3 keys to the game. What do you got?
Not want to hear my 3 keys to the game.
No, it does not.
It's
All right.
scared. It's
Let's hear
nervous that I'm smarter than the AI.
Let's hear your 3 keys.
My 3 keys, number 1, Toyotathon. Keep it going. All right. Jordan Love is the number 1 NFL passer during Toyotathon in the last like 2 or 3 years, I think, in the whole league.
He is number 1.
Yeah. He has like a very high PFF, very high passer rating, all the things, whatever. He's great during this part of the season. And I think it's just going to be a thing every year where he's like kind of above average first part of the year, second part of the year, Toyotathon. Keep it going, keep the mojo going with the Green Bay Packers. They're playing like it's the playoffs right now. And that's kind of what happened in 2010. Remember when the team wasn't that great and it was kind of like, And then all of a sudden they started playing like every game was a playoff game for the last 5, and they won like the last 6 games in a row, and they just kept that mojo going. So they got to lock in and keep that. A big key to that. Okay, so number 2 key. Number 1 is the mojo. Keep the mojo going, keep everything going, just keep the energy going. Number 2 is the defensive interior line. We got to be able to stop the run. Is Hafley going to like mix some stuff up with the D tackles? What is he going to do? Because Wyatt's out. The other D tackles have been like below average at stopping the run. They added some free agents and guys off waivers, right? They're just bringing in bodies right now. Just it's a bit big bodies in there. Who knows what's going to happen? But is Hafley going to be able to do something with those defensive tackles and the linebackers to stop the run? Are they going to run blitz? Are they going to just like do something different to shake it up with the Bears? You know what I mean? Because just playing it straight up, maybe they'll just do that and say, hey, if you want to run on us and take it slow, that's fine. We'll just outscore you. You know, we'll wait till Caleb makes some bad throws. We'll get some picks, whatever. But I think they need to do something crazy in the middle of that line for the Packers to win this game.
Do you think they'd bring McKinney up in the box?
Well, this is the thing. Evan Williams is playing so well, they can bring in either one of those guys up into the box. And I was going to save this for the injury report thing, but Bullard might not play. He's injured. Bullard is like actually the best tackling safety they have, and he plays the nickel. So like when you do that, then you can have the linebackers and the nickel, who's like not quite a linebacker, but a really good tackling safety up there in Bullard. That's like his one thing he's good at, to like stop the run. So like the Packers linebackers have been fantastic at stopping the run. Even what's his name? McDuffie is like the 4th highest ranked linebacker in the league right now on PFF or whatever, but also just across the board. He's like playing super fantastic. He's not like a athletic freak. He's just like a guy, but he plays well. He plays disciplined. He plays the position well. He doesn't make mistakes. So that's good. So hopefully they can do something there with the D tackles. The linebackers and Bullard and everybody, I think they'll figure something out to help stop the run so it won't be terrible. It'll at least be decent. That's going to be really important.
So I asked Dave what he needs to rush for in order to win this game. Doug, what do we need to hold the Bears to for rushing in order to beat them?
I think if we keep them under 100 yards rushing with the running backs, that'll be fine. Caleb is going to get like 30, 40 yards, like scrambling.
Yeah.
We just don't want it to be at the end of the game or in some situation. Okay, this is the thing too. I think I shared this with you guys. The Packers have been using Micah to play Caleb Williams in these for like drills where he runs around and scrambles, and the defense has to try to get him, right? It's like they're playing like flag football-ish things.
Wait, Micah's been playing Caleb Williams?
They had literally Micah's playing Caleb Williams, and the defenders are like practicing because think about it, Micah's so big and fast. He's like literally, he maybe not quite as fast as Caleb, but he runs like a 4.39, right? And he's very quick. So it was crazy to see it. I didn't believe it with my eyes, but they're literally having Micah Parsons play quarterback and scramble and just do crazy stuff. And then the defense is practicing how to deal with this situational wise. Because Micah is extremely twitchy for his size and quick. Like you watch him, he can run down almost any quarterback in the league like that, right?
But to counter that, you also have to recognize that Caleb, I forget who it was, I think it was Yahoo, said that there's only 2 players in the league that have had more plays where they hit 20 miles an hour.
Right. Yeah. No, I'm saying Caleb might be the best scrambling quarterback in the league.
He can be.
As as a Packer fan, I'm supposed to hate the Bears, but I watched him play. He might be the best. We need to make him
throw because he has the worst adjusted completion percentage.
Well, that's my key number 3. Key number 3 is obviously you got to make Caleb Williams throw.
Yeah.
If you just play the run and make Caleb make throws, he might make some big plays, but he also probably will make mistakes. And you know who's really good at catching interceptions? Not this year, but last year off of like missed throws? Xavier McKinney and Evan Williams.
Right.
Evan Williams more so this year. He has a couple of picks off of like just like quarterbacks making a little mistake. So let those guys sit back there. And the thing is, the Packers cornerbacks, they might not be the physically best cornerbacks in the league, but they're disciplined and they play well within the system and they're like mentally sound. They've been playing really well, like as far as like technically and mentally. So if the Packers defensive secondary and all those guys can play well, they might get a couple picks or some turnovers against the Bears. And that's my key number 3 is being able to make Caleb pass and have those playmakers back there in the defense. Even the linebackers are playmakers. They get picked sometimes at least.